Now, we've talked a lot about these sessions about forming groups, and it can be quite annoying to do it by hand when you've got to pick people. So the random group generator is a very useful tool that you can do. I've just picked 10 people here. If we want 5 groups, all we have to do is click generate, and it will generate a group straight away. Now, if I know that Durant and Lightfoot don't work very well together, I can quickly click regroup, and now they've been separated. And you can click regroup as many times as you like to form that group. You can also have groups of different sizes. Now, with this being 10, I might want pairs perhaps. And oh, sorry, I actually had 2 groups that time. 2 groups of 5, or you could have 5 groups of 2, whichever you like. Now, of course, it doesn't always work quite as nicely as that normally. So if I add Mr. Lilly back in at the end here, so I got 11 people now. Then if I have 2 groups, it's not going to be even, and even if I have 5 groups, it's not going to work quite well either. All it's going to do is it's going to do the best it can. So it created 4 groups of 2 and then 1 group of 3. And the same thing again, if I know that I got 2 people who don't work very well together, I can always click regroup and then it will resort these groups for me. Same as the other thing, if you want to add more people in here, you can easily do that. If somebody leaves your class again, so if I get rid of Mr. Bryson one more time, and then add the last person from the list, delete the last name, then I've actually got my full set of class list here again in order. And if Mr. Bryson comes back into the class, then I can easily add him at the end down here, or as many names as I need to add. So to do the random group generator, it's very similar to how you do the random word generator. We go to the little picture frame icon. This time, instead of random word, we're going to type in random group, and it appears again in the interactive. I'm going to do this with text, and after a few seconds it loads up, and then you do exactly the same thing as we did previously. Enter all the names that you need to actually use. Now, there is another option here for this one as well, which I will show. For random group, this is the random group picker, but this is with images. So this could be a useful one for EL perhaps. We could add in pictures here perhaps, and then we could try and find out what word goes with them, and you can put them together as groups. You could also use this as English as well. You could have several pictures in here, make it randomly pick 3 pictures, and you have to include those 3 pictures perhaps in a sentence or something like that as well. So a couple of things to experiment and play with there.